1. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know this week. Okay. Your first message this week is to elevate. So new mindset, new results simply means you can't do something the same way over and over and over and expect different results. So time to think about what your goal is. What is it that you want? And a lot of people actually have trouble knowing what they want. And the very first thing you do is ask yourself the question, what do I enjoy doing? And from there, you can figure that out. Think about what it is that you do that you get lost in doing, the thing that makes you happy, like when there's nothing else to worry about, the thing that you want to do. And, even if it's social media, there is ways to make money with it. So make that your goal and continue. The second card says setbacks. Your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. And that takes us back to card 1. So there's something that you keep doing that you need to stop doing. You're getting in your own way. And the third card, even the third card is saying change. The message here is obviously loud and clear. It's time to do something different. So card 3 says there's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. So find the answer. Find the answer. It's there. Just because you don't see any movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. A lot of times we start working towards a goal and it doesn't seem to be moving fast enough for us. I am truly guilty of this myself. There are things happening in the background that we just don't see. So just have faith. The fourth card is warning you about envy, and that's usually happens when we compare ourselves to other people, and you never want to do that. So at the bottom of this card, it reads, you could be envying other people's financial success. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others, and others could be envying your success. So careful who you trust with money matters. Remember, you can't dislike people who have more than you, resent them, and expect to have as much as those people, the people that you're comparing yourself with. It's just not how you're going to draw money to you. You have to focus on yourself. So this week, it looks like you really need to focus on what it is that you're going to tweak to make to draw for the law of attraction. Remember the law of attraction. So your last card says, I can have money and freedom too. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you are not disallowing it. Long way of saying you're getting in your own way. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open and people will come to assist you. Refreshing, productive ideas will occur to you and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times. So remember, you're the one that's large and in charge. You must believe that. You must be able to see your goal. You must be able to say it out loud so you can hear yourself say it and make yourself believe it. And then you can start towards your goal. Okay? See, say, start. Just remember that. There's a workbook coming out shortly that I've been working on for you guys. So this week, it looks like just check where your thoughts are going, that you're not spinning in the negative, worrying about what other people have and feeling bad about it, making yourself feel less than, not going to help. Focus on what it is that you need to do this week, that one thing that will change your trajectory. I wish you all the wealth, health, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Welcome to the second set of cards. And your message this week is standout, teacher, control, and it is not my role to make others happy. Your first card out this week says to stand out. Personal brand. List ways to bring out what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from the crowd. That's a good focal point for you this week, is to think about what you can bring to the table. Your second card out says teacher. You have the ability to motivate others and to strive to uncover their true potential. Now remember, anything that benefits other people can definitely bring you success and fulfillment. And that is really what we're reaching for here. The abundance will come in the flow. Money will start to flow when you can help others. So consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. You learned much about money. This is time to put it into practice. There you go. Spirit spoken. You're ready. You're ready to show us what you've got. Third card says control. So try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. A lot of times we get hung up on how we expect something to turn out, and you just need to be flexible. It's like when you get in your car and you put your address into a GPS where you want to go, and you might not end up going the way you thought you would. And it doesn't matter as long as you get to the destination, and that's what this control is about. You just got to let it flow. The right things will happen, and look for the right signs. So the next thing on it says, don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the form you wanted it to. So sometimes what we ask for, we get something a little bit different, but it's actually better. So be on the lookout for that. Sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to see the potential. There you go. The fourth card says outlook. Improve your relationship with money. I cannot stress this enough. If money is avoiding you, look at your relationship with it as if it is a relationship of any in your life. You need to say, if you cannot hate money or hate people with money and expect to have money. So this is asking you to really take a look at what you believe. What is money to you? You may have conflicting values that impose negatively on your values around money. Change behavior and develop better money habits. So take a look. Are you eating out every night? Are you throwing that money away on fast food, which also makes you feel bad? Are you buying those expensive coffees every day because you just don't feel like getting up 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier to make it at home? Those things all add up and make a difference. So be on the lookout. What's going on? Be honest with yourself. All right? You've got to be honest with yourself. The last card says, it is not my role to make others happy. This is big. This is big for you. Set of cards number 2, those of you who've chosen this one. Right? You are not responsible for other people's feelings. It's not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. So walk the walk and talk the talk, right? Live by example. Make yourself happy. Take care of yourself and others will follow. It's such a beautiful message. The bottom of it says you cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. Can't say that enough either. You must take care of yourself in order to be able to do all these wonderful things. So there you go. Your message for this week is go with the flow. You're doing great. Think about that thing that you can tweak to make yourself stand out, and don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to shine. All right. I wish you all the health, wealth, and abundance. I'll see you next week. Set of cards number 3. Your message for this week: transform, arguments, patience. They kind of go hand in hand, don't they? And independent. And then the final one is in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. All right, card number 1, transform, success breakthrough. Yes, if you want to break through your internal roadblocks and stop struggling, you have to do things differently than what you've been doing so far. So you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. So now it looks like you're being asked to take a look at arguments. Be on guard with who you deal with in terms of any money-related matters. Make sure everything is in order to avoid monetary problems. There could be some financial disputes. So keep that in mind. You don't want to fight over money. Fighting over it is going to push it away. So keep an eye on that for this week. And it looks like the third card, patience, goes hand in hand with arguments. So divine timing is at hand. It will require having faith while you are shown the way. You may feel tired and out of balance. The universe is forcing you to rest and recover. Money may be slow in coming in, or you are unsatisfied with your finances. So yeah, don't play the blame game this week. Just look at what the problem is. If there is money's leaking out from somewhere, figure that out and fix it. Goes along with the transform card as well. And the fourth card says independent. If you're not self-employed, it may be time to have an entrepreneur mindset. We love mindsets. There you go. If you are here and you've been wondering whether or not you want to start that business and go out on your own, this is the card that's saying, yeah, it's time. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. There you go. Loud, loud, loud message there. And the last card says, in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are. And in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations. This is a way of saying you got to appreciate what you have now so you can appreciate what you'll have later. And in doing so, it's like if you give someone a gift and they just take it and run off and they don't say thank you, they don't care about it, and even worse, you find out that they got rid of it. That's what the universe is looking for, you loving your life. That's why we must say it. When we say, and start, the say part is just as important as saying, I love my life. I am wealthy. I am already living in abundance. And when you can feel it in the moment, wherever you are in life, you will draw more to you. It's attitude. This is all simply attitude. So be careful what happens. It looks like you're burned out, and that might trigger some of these money arguments. The blame game starts. So let's try not to do that this week. And I wish you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Set number 4. Let's see what you have. Build. Explorer. Entertainer. Prudence. And I can earn money by doing what I love to do. Yes, you can. All right, so the first card says build. Build your email list and nurture your audience by staying in touch. So whatever it is that you're looking to do, you do need to build a following. And email A lot of people think that, it's not that important, but it is very important because social media platforms come and go. They ebb and they wane, and what's popular today is not going to be popular tomorrow. But email is a way of contacting, your audience. It's a constant. So that is what you need to think about this week, is building your audience through email. And it's not going backwards, I promise you. It's a solid idea in business. The second card is Explorer. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where magic lies. For somebody out there who's thinking of being a guide or a tour guide, that message just hit me specifically for you. This is the week. Maybe put out an email that you're starting a guide on something, a tour somewhere. And that's a good idea. The third card is Entertainer. Put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dancing, music, or any type of entertainment. Is there a talent you could turn into money? Of course there is. That's not even a question, guys. Yes, every single one of us has something special, has some gift that we do very well. And you can do it. You can turn it into money. There's a way, and that's why we're here. So it's time to think outside the box. Go back. What is it you love to do? What is it you get lost doing? Fourth card, Prudence. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Ooh, this is one for all of us, isn't it? Let's pay attention to what we're so easily putting on our credit cards. So put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within budget and start living within your means. Best way to do that is if you don't have the cash for it and it's something that is going to, like a meal, don't put it on your credit card unless you know you can pay for it, because you will be paying for 20 meals throughout the year trying to pay it off. So it's a good idea to not use the credit cards this week. Last card says, I can earn money by doing what I love to do. Can we say that enough? Nope. As you practice your more positive, better feeling story, in time, your pleasure will become the dominant vibration within you. And then as you couple your pleasure with your means of earning, the two will blend perfectly and enhance each other. So this week, you've gotten this message. Do not be afraid to start. Do not be afraid to start that thing that you have been told maybe by someone else. You're crazy. Don't do that. Go with your gut. Go with your heart. This is what you need to do. Follow the love and you will follow. The money will find you. That's the truth. I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week.